Removing the controversial petrol subsidy was always going to be a tough call. When the government announced it was going to end the petrol subsidy by February, the country's labor unions called a nationwide protest against the plan. And just less than 48 hours at the commencement of the protest, the government has beaten a retreat.
Following extensive consultations with all key stakeholders within and outside the government, it has been agreed that the implementation period for the removal of the subsidy should be extended. This extension will give all the stakeholders time to ensure that the implementation is carried out in a manner that ensures all necessary modalities are in place to cushion the effect of the PMS subsidy removal.
Just hours after that announcement by the minister, the labor unions called off their planned protest.
We can end subsidy by making sure that we refine locally, which is the way to go. And I think that is what Labour have proposed for a very long time. And basically we are going to follow up on that to ensure that the issue of having to import refined products comes to an end. We can also encourage government to revive the 4 refineries and also encourage others to come in. This will be a major approach.
The Nigerian government says it spends around $600 million every month on petrol subsidy. It wants to scrap it to free up the funds for other critical sectors. A new petroleum industry law enacted by the government last year was to effectively stop the subsidy program by February. The government was working on a $5.8 billion cash handout to about 40 million poor Nigerians for a period of 6 to 12 months to reduce the effect of the subsidy removal on them. But all of that will now have to wait.
This will go to the legislature will apply for some amendment of the law so that we will still be within the law. We are proposing an 18-month extension, but what the National Assembly is going to approve will be up to them.
Despite being Africa's biggest oil producer, Nigeria imports virtually all of its refined petrol because all the country's 4 government-owned refineries are not functional. Rehabilitation work has since commenced on the refineries, and the government hopes to get them operational by the end of the year. Besides, the 650,000 barrels per day refinery owned by Africa's richest man Dangote is expected to begin operations by September. If the refineries all come on stream, then the country may end the era of petrol imports and possibly the never-ending tension over petrol subsidy.